Hi, everyone. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Tracy Slepcevic. I am the president and founder of Autism Health. I am a health practitioner. I am the best-selling author of Warrior Mom, and I am one of the new members of the Interagency Autism Coordinating Committee. Now, typically I'm not big on doing videos of myself, but this seems to be a very good way to get the message out there, and I feel there are some very important topics that we need to discuss. And the very first topic that I would like to discuss is the working draft strategic plan for IACC. It is very important that we get positive feedback on this IACC plan. But I would really like to explain in depth first the structure of the IACC committee. We are made up of 20 public members, one being myself and 19 other amazing people. And we are also made up of 23 federal members. And those federal members are under HHS and from departments like NIH, CDC, FDA, HRSA, CMS, and all the other departments under HHS. And we have gotten a lot of criticism lately from both sides in regards to this strategic plan. One, it is very well laid out, and we have gathered over 20 years of information and comments and concerns from families like yours in regards to autism, regressive autism, and housing issues, care, profound autism, and so much more. There's a lot that this 336-page working draft covers, and I'm asking for your support. Yes, we did not mention the words vaccine injured or injury in the strategic plan. And there's other words that we use, which is environmental toxins, contributing factors and casualty, environmental research approach, addressing the rising prevalence of autism, and also regressive autism all on its own. And we can work around those things because it's not just us public members, voting on this. And we need the support of the community in favor of the working draft to move this forward. There are many important things to cover. Now, don't get me wrong, I have a vaccine injured son, and I watched him regress after his MMRV. And I am right up there with you that this needs to be a priority to look at. But Kennedy already publicly announced that they are going to do a vax versus unvax study. So that is very important to actually understand that we have more than just vaccine injury to cover in this working draft. We have families whose children have aged out of services. We have housing issues. What happens when the parents pass away, and who's going to take care of the child when they cannot take care of themselves? Addressing all the underlying comorbid conditions associated with autism. We are definitely thinking outside of the box, and I highly recommend that you go to IACC.hh.gov and click on the date for our next meeting, which is August 27th, and send in your comments. Look through the working draft. Even if you don't read the whole 336 pages, look through the table of contents. What resonates with you the most? Because this working draft is so important. It is so important that we get your positive feedback. And we are working with you, not against you. So all the trash, I'm going to call it trash, that's come out about IACC, especially even those that I thought were on our side, I just want to debunk that. We are working on a broad spectrum of issues that are going on. I have parents calling me that have no relief, no respite care, children who have severe, profound autism and need around the clock care. They are exhausted. Things need to be covered by insurance. So Medicaid needs to cover certain testing for all these underlying comorbid conditions. Yes, do we need to look at the different environmental factors that all these kids are exposed to, that we're exposed to? Yes, absolutely. So all these things are covered in this strategic plan, and I ask you from the bottom of my heart, if you can please just make a comment. You send in an email. We ask that you do 1,000 words or less and not make it too long, but find one area that you support the most, and please support our strategic plan. I'm super grateful. I am so blessed to be on this committee and to represent the autism community. And I ask that you take a look at this and make your comments. Thank you. Bye-bye.